Welcome to MMA Daily. Here we bring you the latest and most exciting news from the world of mixed martial arts. If you love MMA, make sure to like our videos and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the thrilling updates. Get ready for some interesting news today. Starting off, Dana White reacts to Jon Jones' vicious TKO win over Stipe Miocic at UFC 309. Moving on, fight fans slam Netflix for Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson streaming issues. Lastly, Shavkat Rakhmonov to face Ian Garry in UFC 310 co-main event slot. After months of claiming Jon Jones to be the number one pound-for-pound fighter on the planet, Dana White finally feels his point was proven. Jones defended his UFC heavyweight title against former champion Stipe Miocic in the main event of UFC 309 in Madison Square Garden. It was a dominant showing that ended with Jones landing a spinning back kick to the body to put away Stipe Miocic in the third round of their contest. With the win, Jones not only defended his heavyweight belt and cemented himself as arguably the greatest fighter in the sport's history, but also proved that he's the best fighter today, at least according to White. This guy's fight IQ is off the charts. Everybody going to admit now he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world? And let me tell you, this thing had upset written all over it too. All the talk about Jon Jones, Stipe seemed pissed, focused, and he came here to win. He looked good, he was physically in great shape, and the list goes on. Jon picked him apart. He looked incredible. I just don't know how any of you guys don't see how he's the greatest fighter in the history of people fighting. As far as what's next, Jones didn't lean towards any direction in terms of opponent, but he definitely didn't retire and mentioned he'd like to renegotiate his contract with the UFC brass. White, who believes Jones versus Tom Aspinall would be the greatest heavyweight fight in MMA history, is not worried about the potential negotiation with Jones and is confident he can get a title unification done. I got Tom waiting outside for me right now. You let Jon do Jon. Jon is going to disappear. Not only won't you hear about him, and neither will I, but then he'll resurface, he'll call, and we'll get it done. Fight fans and some UFC fighters slammed Netflix for the streaming issues during Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson last night. On Friday, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson was streamed across the world on Netflix. It was the first real combat sports event of its kind, and it's safe to say the viewership was big. While the official figures are still unconfirmed, this felt like the kind of move that represented a shift in momentum towards streaming services. Of course, we always knew there were going to be issues. After all, Netflix isn't going to hit a home run straight out of the gate, no matter how much money they've put behind this operation. As a result, many people reported numerous issues with their stream throughout the course of the evening. As you can see by the following reactions, it seems like they still have quite a bit to work on behind the scenes. Hey Netflix, have you tried unplugging and plugging in the router? Buffered through Tyson's butt cheeks. Stream may be getting better now? My Netflix for the Paul versus Tyson fight is streaming at a solid 480p right now. I feel like I'm watching live-action Minecraft. Anyone else or just me? Wow, we were delayed. The fight started already. Netflix, after scamming everyone into watching a fight they have no idea how to support technically. The connection is driving me crazy. I'll never know who wins these fights because I'm missing most of it. Shavkat Rakhmonov has expressed his disappointment at how the welterweight division has acted in the wake of his Belal Muhammad fight getting canceled. For the longest time, Shavkat Rakhmonov has been seen as the boogeyman at welterweight. Nobody wants to fight him, and understandably so, given his incredible record and skill set. He is 18-0, and every single win he's picked up has come as a result of a finish. After his title showdown with Belal Muhammad fell apart, the UFC needed to find a replacement. There were rumors flying around of a potential interim title fight, but instead, it'll be a #1 contender fight at UFC 310. Rakhmonov will now face Ian Garry, another undefeated prospect who is stepping up on short notice in order to try and prove himself against the best of the best. Nobody knows how this fight is going to go. With that being said, both men have a lot of thoughts on the rest of the division, as seen in the following exchange. I'm very disappointed in our division. Belal, Leon, Colby, Kamaru, Jack, Sean, you've all let fans down. The only one who backed up his words is Ian, and I respect that. But make no mistake, Ian Garry, I'm coming for your zero and will fight for the belt after. I agree this division is very disappointing, but you and I knew this day would come. Let's go put on a show. Thanks for watching MMA Daily. We hope you enjoyed the latest updates from the world of mixed martial arts. If you did, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting content. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned for more MMA action.